Hi everyone, a very good evening to all of you watching this video. I am Mandat Sharma from Oliveboard and I'm here with the score booster series that we usually do on a weekly basis. So we have started off with your phase 2 kind of score booster series, and we're going to on a weekly basis we are going to continue with this ESI related MCQs, economics and social issues related MCQs. Okay? Acha, before I begin, please let me know if my audio and video is clear so that we can have the class in a smooth and continuous manner. Right? And also, if there's anybody new over here, you can connect with me on Telegram as well. Mannat Educator is my Telegram handle. If you want, you can connect with me here. Okay? Good evening, Satyarth. Is my audio and video clear? Also, if you want to download this YouTube class PDF, you can do it from the Oliveboard app. Just go to the courses section. There's going to be a separate YouTube class PDFs folder. You can download the PDF from here. Right? Let's start with our class today, and let's see what are we going to cover. We're going to cover 30 top MCQs from economics and social issues, which is important for all regulatory exams and especially for RBI grade AB, and this is important for phase 2. So you gotta take this class as a challenge, the questions as a challenge, and let me know at last how many questions you got right. Okay? Chalo, let's start with the first question over here. Identify the correct statements from the following regarding BRICS and its recent developments. Vietnam became the 10th country to join BRICS as a full member during 2024 Kazan summit, marking its transition from observer to permanent member status. Second is the BRICS grouping initially started as BRIC in 2006 and held its first summit in Russia in 2009. South Africa's inclusion in 2010 expanded it to BRICS. The BRICS Plus framework introduced in recent years aims to include only energy exporting nations as new members, excluding countries with diversified economies. BRICS countries collectively account for approximately 45% of the global population and 37.3% of world's GDP, surpassing EU's 14.5% and G7's 29.3%. The BRICS Plus expansion added Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, Indonesia, and UAE to the bloc as full members. So you have to identify the correct statements out of these: 1, 2, and 3, 2, 3, and 4, 2, 4, and 5, 1, 3, 4, and 5, or all 5 statements are correct. What is the answer? Satyarth has given me C as the answer. Anybody else? Now, if you see over here, the third statement, here they have written, like I always tell you, they have written here, they include only energy exporting nations as new members, excluding countries. So even if you don't know, you can eliminate this statement. How? Because this is a very extreme statement, and most of the times whenever there is an extreme statement, it is always going to be wrong. 99% it is going to be wrong. So if you eliminate the third statement from wherever it is present, you will see that you have got C as the option, which is absolutely correct. So statement 1 is incorrect. Vietnam did not become a full member. Okay? It joined as a partner country, a category introduced in 2024 to expand engagement without granting immediate full membership. Statement 2 is correct. BRIC began functioning as formal group in 2006. 2009 में they had a summit in Russia, and 2010 में South Africa joined and it became BRICS. Statement 3 is incorrect. BRICS plus does not restrict, वो वाला बहुत extreme हो गया तो cancel. And fourth statement, BRICS represents 45% of the global population, 37.3% of world GDP. This is absolutely correct. If you get a long answer question related to BRICS, then also this statement is going to really help you out. Fifth statement, BRICS plus expansion added Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, Indonesia, and UAE. This is absolutely correct. ठीक है? चलो. Second question. So yes, Satyarth Anurag. First question C is the correct answer. Second question. Complete the following paragraph by filling in the blanks with the most appropriate terms. Dash, the largest tribal outreach and empowerment campaign in the history of independent India, has delivered impressive outcomes for tribal communities in just 9 days. The campaign facilitated more than 1.38 lakh Aadhaar enrollments, issued over 1.68 lakh Ayushman Bharat cards, 46,000 farmers were registered under PM Kisan, 22,000 beneficiaries enrolled for PM Ujjwala Yojana, 32,000 new PM Jandhan accounts have been opened. Primary goal is to achieve complete saturation of welfare schemes across tribal regions, built on 5 pillars: dash, cultural inclusion, convergence, last mile delivery. This initiative reflects Ministry of Tribal Affairs vision of inclusive governance and honors Bhagwan Birsa Munda. So what is the answer? Is it Dharti Aba Janjati Jan Bhagidari Abhiyan, PM Daja, है ना? Jan Bhagidari and saturation are the other 2 points. Are the other two pillars. Dharti Aba Jan Bhagidari Abhiyan या फिर cultural inclusion and convergence. You can eliminate this because cultural inclusion is already written here, है ना? Then जनजातीय गौरव वर्ष जन भागीदारी saturation, है ना? Then Daja last mile delivery saturation. Last mile delivery is also written over here, so you can eliminate this also. And Janjatiya Gaurav Varsh, cultural inclusion. These both have already been mentioned, है ना? So you have to basically choose between A and C. So what is the answer? Satyarth is saying A. Atithi has given me A as the answer. Anybody else? Anurag, what about you? The correct answer is A, absolutely correct. है ना? So you had to choose between the two. So it is Dharti Aba Jan Bhagidari Abhiyan and Jan Bhagidari and saturation. ठीक है? Complete the following paragraph by filling in the blanks with the most appropriate terms. At the third UN Ocean Conference in Nice, India called for urgent global action on ocean health and unveiled major strides in marine governance. A key highlight was the progress in the Deep Ocean Mission's DASH project. Which project are we talking about? Samudrayan, Sahav, Samudrayan or Sahav? Which aims to deploy India's first manned submersible by Dash, which year? 2026, 2025, to explore depths up to 6,000 meters. Very easy question, है ना? India also launched the Dash Digital Ocean Data Portal, backed the swift ratification of BBNJ agreement, and advocated for a legally binding global plastics treaty, reaffirming its commitment to SDG 14, which is life below water. So it is Sahav, Samudrayan, Sahav, or Sagar. What is the answer? Third question. Third question, Satyarth, Anurag, Mukund. Okay, Satyarth and Anurag are saying E, Mukund is saying A. Good evening, Mukund. A guy is saying A. What is the correct answer? So your answer is A, Samudrayan. ठीक है, मिशन का नाम is Samudrayan. ठीक है, and submersible by 2026. And which digital ocean portal? Sahav. ठीक है, okay, चलो. Complete the following paragraph. ठीक है, the dash central portal. Which portal? तो सब में उम्मीद 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 उम्मीद, तो this is definitely उम्मीद only, है ना? So you already know. Launched by the Dash Ministry, Ministry of Minority Affairs, Parliamentary Affairs. So you have two options, minority or parliamentary here, है ना? Marks a historic step toward transparency and accountability in Waqf property management. Short for Dash, this platform enables real-time uploading, verification, and monitoring of Waqf properties, ensuring that assets are utilized effectively for education, healthcare, and social welfare, especially for underprivileged sections within the Muslim community. So, which ministry, minority affairs or parliamentary affairs, or and what is the this WAQF short for this? Unified WAQF Management Empowerment Efficiency and Development Act, Unified WAQF Management Empowerment Efficiency Development Act, Unified WAQF Management Empowerment Efficiency Development Portal, Unified WAQF Management Empowerment Efficiency and Development Authority, or Unified WAQF Management Empowerment Efficiency and Development Scheme. Fourth question, C, A, anybody else? Fourth question. Fourth, C, A. The correct answer is A. So it is उम्मीद, Ministry of Minority Affairs, Parliamentary तो वैसे ही नहीं हो सकता है ना? Unified Waqf Management Empowerment Efficiency Development Act. ठीक है? Now, fifth question. Identify the correct statements regarding the waste picker enumeration app launched under the Namaste scheme. The Waste Picker Enumeration app was launched by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs as a standalone initiative to profile waste pickers without any collaboration. App aims to enumerate 250,000 waste pickers, issue occupational identity cards, and integrate them into formal urban frameworks for recognition and safety. Health and safety coverage under the app includes Ayushman Bharat health insurance, provision of personal protective equipment, and seasonal safety kits for waste pickers. The initiative is executed through National Safai Karamcharis Finance and Development Corporation and seeks to establish 750 dry waste collection points managed by waste picker groups. The app is designed only for enumeration purposes and does not provide any skill development or livelihood assistance to waste pickers. What is the answer? 1, 2, and 3? 2, 3, and 4, 1, 3, and 5, 2, 4, and 5, or all 5 statements are correct? Correct options you have to tell me regarding the Namaste scheme. Siddharth is saying B, a guy B, Anurag is saying B. Anybody else? What about you, Mukund, Atithi? The correct answer is B. ठीक है, absolutely correct. 2, 3, and 4. अब यहाँ पे भी if you see here fifth में it is only for enumeration purposes. Again you can eliminate fifth option. So fifth option if you eliminate, this goes, and this goes, and then you have 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3, 4. 2 and 3 are correct. 1 and 4 में you had to find out which one is correct. ठीक है. हाँ, तो यहाँ पे भी it is written standalone initiative to profile waste pickers without any collaboration. So this is also an extreme statement. So most likely you can eliminate one also. So your best answer is B. ठीक है? चलो. Complete the following paragraph by filling in the blanks with the most appropriate terms. In a historic move to position India as the global epicenter for traditional medicine and wellness, the Government of India launched DASH on 29th May 2025 during the Ayush Stakeholder Industry Interaction Meet at Vanijya Bhavan, New Delhi. So, what has India launched? Ayush Nivesh Sarthi, Ayush Wellness Sarthi, Ayush Bharat Sarthi. The portal was developed by the Dash in collaboration with Dash. So, is it Ministry of Ayush Invest India? Is it Ministry of Commerce and Industry Invest India? Is it Ministry of Ayush DPIIT? Or Ministry of Ayush and Invest India? Or Ministry of Health and Family Welfare and Invest India? With collaboration है. हाँ, in collaboration with जो भी है. What is the answer? Sixth question. CA. The correct answer is A. Ayush Nivesh Sarthi. ठीक है, launched Ayush Nivesh Sarthi. ठीक है, developed by Ministry of Ayush in collaboration with Invest India. ठीक है, very good. Seventh question. Complete the following paragraph by filling in the blanks and the most appropriate terms. The Dash is spearheading a transformative initiative to establish a standardized geocoded addressing system in India. So it is Department of Posts, India Post Department, Postal Services Department, Department of Posts. ठीक है, क्या है इसमें? A major milestone in this journey was the launch of Dash, the National Addressing Grid, which serves as a robust pillar for geospatial governance. So क्या launch किया है? Digital Postal Index Number या फिर Digital Postal Identification Number? ठीक है, दोनों में से you have to choose one. Building on this, the department has released a comprehensive policy document titled Dash, laying the framework for a national digital address DPI and introducing concept of address as a service. तो क्या है? ध्रुव, धर्व, ध्रुवी, ध्रुवा. What is the answer? Seventh question. Fill in these three blanks. What do you think is the answer? Seventh question. Mukund has given me E as the answer. Anybody else? E again, E. What about you, Satharth? Says E, which is not correct. The answer is A. So it is Department of Posts. Okay, the Department of Posts is spearheading a transformative initiative. And we have this DigiPin, Digital Post Index Number, and we have Dhruv, Digital Hub for Reference and Unique Virtual Address. So A है इसका आंसर. ठीक है? Fine. So correct entity is Department of Posts, official abbreviation DigiPin and Dhruv. ठीक है? Eighth question. Identify the correct statements regarding Modified Interest Subvention Scheme (MISS) approved for financial year 25-26. First question, under MISS, farmers can avail short-term loans up to 3 lakh through Kisan. Uh, अच्छा ठीक है, कोई नहीं मुकुंद. Under MISS, farmers can avail short-term loans up to 3 lakh through Kisan credit cards at a subsidized interest rate of 7% with an interest subvention of 1.5% provided to eligible lending institutions. Farmers who repay loans promptly receive an additional incentive of 3% as prompt repayment incentive, reducing their effective interest rate on KCC loans to 4%. Third statement, for loans taken exclusively for animal husbandry or fisheries, the interest benefit is applicable up to 3 lakh, similar to crop loans. Fourth, MIS is a centrally sponsored scheme implemented by states to ensure affordable credit availability for farmers. One only, 1, 2, 3, 2 and 4, 1 and 2, or all four statements are correct. Eighth question. B, C, the correct answer is D. 1 and 2 only. Okay? Only 1 and 2 are correct, 3 and 4 are not correct. So D is the correct answer. Farmers receive short term loans up to 3 lakh via KCC. This one is correct. Second is correct. Third, for animal husbandry and fisheries, interest benefit applies only up to 2 lakh and not 3 lakh. So यहाँ पे it has been written 3 lakh, it is supposed to be 2 lakh. So 3 हो गया गलत. Statement 4 is incorrect. It is a central sector scheme, not a sponsored scheme. So this should have been central sector scheme. ठीक है? Identify the correct statements about National Apprenticeship Promotion Scheme and the National Apprenticeship Training Scheme. NAPS 2 shares 25% of minimum prescribed stipend capped at 1500 per apprentice per month paid directly to apprentices via DBT. Processes were simplified via OMs, portal upgrades, and revised guidelines. NATS is implemented through boards of apprenticeship practical training, Mumbai, Chennai, Kanpur, Kolkata, autonomous under Department of Higher Education, Ministry of Education. Target 8.57 lakh trainees from 21 to 26 with 3054 crore outlay. Under NAPS 2, establishments receive 35% stipend reimbursement up to 2000 credit to employers via DBT, not apprentices. NAPS 2 revamped under Skill India offers paid on the job training across AI, IoT, green energy, healthcare. NATS is overseen by MSDE and implemented by NSDC or sector skill councils, replacing boards model. So you have to identify the correct statements. ठीक है, 1 and 2, 1 to 4, 1, 3, 5, 2, 4, 5, all 5 are correct. Ninth question, B, which is absolutely correct. 1, 2 and 4. ठीक है? Complete the following paragraph by filling in the blanks. In a landmark initiative to strengthen youth engagement and leadership, Union Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia launched the Dash mobile application in New Delhi. So for youth engagement, My Bharat Connect, My Bharat, Youth India Portal, My Bharat Digital, या फिर My Bharat Engage. This innovative app is part of an online youth leadership and social engagement platform under the Dash and has been designed and developed by Digital India Corporation functioning under Dash. So, is it Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, या फिर Ministry of Youth Affairs and here also अच्छा My Bharat के साथ ये हो गया मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ यूथ या फिर इंडिया यूथ इंडिया पोर्टल के साथ मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ यूथ अफेयर्स एंड स्पोर्ट्स एंड मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड इन्फॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी हो गया या फिर एमएसडीई और मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड इन्फॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी है या मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ यूथ अफेयर्स एंड मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ इन्फॉर्मेशन एंड ब्रॉडकास्टिंग. 10th question. 10th B, which is absolutely correct. तो माय भारत है, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ यूथ अफेयर्स एंड स्पोर्ट्स है एंड मेटी है ना. 11 to 14th are based on this paragraph. Let's quickly read it. The global startup ecosystem has witnessed unprecedented expansion, with privately held firms valued at over $1 billion reaching record numbers. These entities, called unicorns, often concentrated in major innovation hubs, are reshaping economic landscapes worldwide. While some nations dominate in terms of volume and valuation, others are emerging as significant players, signaling a shift in entrepreneurial geography. The distribution across countries and cities reflects both historical strengths and new trends in technology driven sectors. ठीक है, what is the answer? 11 to 14 question में बताइए. अच्छा फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है. अच्छा ओके वेट लेट मी ब्रिंग इन द क्वेश्चन ओनली है ना, वो मैंने पढ़ा ही नहीं. मैम आंसर अभी सबमिट हुआ है. अच्छा व्यू पॉइंट वाला दी थी. Which of the following statements accurately reflect the global distribution and growth trends of unicorn companies? Combined valuation of all such firms globally exceeds $5 trillion, marking a historic peak. Since 2019, number of countries hosting these firms has grown by more than 100%, now spanning over 50 nations. Geographic diversity has surged, with the count of cities hosting these firms increasing by approximately 160% year on year. Two countries together account for more than 70% of the global total, underscoring their dominance in the innovation economy. A and B only, ABC only, ABD only, BCD, ABCD. अदिति एक बार मुझे अपना आंसर टेलीग्राम पे सेंड कर देना, बिकॉज आई ऑलरेडी हैव द लिंक विद मी नाउ, जो आपको गूगल फॉर्म्स वाला है। तो अगर मुझे नहीं मिला तो एटलीस्ट मैं टेलीग्राम में आई चेक इट, ठीक है? ओके अदिति, वहां से आई डाउनलोड योर आंसर। 11th क्वेश्चन, बी ए बी, द करेक्ट आंसर इज सी। ठीक है, तो ए बी डी आर करेक्ट, सिर्फ सी इनकरेक्ट है। 160% इंक्रीज रेफर्स टू क्यूमुलेटिव ग्रोथ, ईयर ऑन ईयर नहीं, क्यूमुलेटिव। ठीक है, तो आपका ये ह्यूरन ग्लोबल यूनिकॉर्न इंडेक्स 2025 पे बेस्ड है ये क्वेश्चन। फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स बेस्ड ऑन द पैराग्राफ। द यूएस लीड्स ग्लोबली विद यूनिकॉर्न्स, हाउ मेनी यूनिकॉर्न्स? ठीक है, डैश यूनिकॉर्न 758, 343, इनमें से बताना है आपने। Nearly half of world's total. Its top city, dash San Francisco, New York, या Palo Alto या Boston, retains the title of unicorn capital of the world with dash unicorns headquartered there. How many unicorns? 199, 142, 199, 30 या 27? हाँ जी, बताओ, what is the answer? A, which is absolutely correct. 758, San Francisco, and 199. Very good. Match the countries with their respective unicorn counts. India, Germany, France, UK. 61, 64, 36, 30. 2341, 1234, 2431, 3241 या फिर 2314. मैच करो. How many unicorns in India, Germany, France, UK? 13th question, D. अच्छा, whenever you give an answer, please write the number of the question also, है ना, so that I don't get confused कि पुराने question का आंसर है कि नया है. ठीक है, सत्यार्थी सिंह D, अनुराग is saying D, ए का 2 है, द करेक्ट आंसर इज ए. ठीक है, इंडिया में है 64, ठीक है, तो ए हो गया 2. ठीक है, जर्मनी में है 36, ठीक है, ठीक है, बस यही मालूम है मुकुंद सिंह, बस यही मालूम है, आपका आंसर है ए. ठीक है, और हो गया फ्रांस में आपका है 30, यूके में है 61. ठीक है, सो 2341. Which of the following statements about India's position in the global unicorn landscape are correct? India ranks third globally in the number of unicorns, surpassing several European nations combined. Bengaluru leads India's unicorn ecosystem, followed by Mumbai and Gurugram, reflecting a strong tech and fintech base. Valuation of India's top unicorn exceeds $10 billion, making it the highest among Asian unicorns outside China. Key sectors driving India's unicorn growth include fintech, gaming, and edtech, indicating diversification beyond traditional IT services. A and B only, ABD, ACD, BCD, ABCD. 14th question. C, E, E, C. The correct answer is B. ABD only. ABD only. C नहीं सही है. ठीक है. C is incorrect. India's top unicorn valuation is $8.2 billion. Zero था, not over $10 billion. ठीक है, इसीलिए C हो गया incorrect. $10 billion नहीं है. ठीक है, बाकी सब करेक्ट है. ठीक है, इंडिया रैंक्स थर्ड ग्लोबली, बेंगलोर, मुंबई, गुरुग्राम लीड. फिनटेक, गेमिंग, एडटेक आर की सेक्टर्स. ठीक है, तो सही है. चलो, so we have this 15 to 19 question based on this paragraph. A new composite tool has been introduced to benchmark the maturity of electric mobility ecosystems across subnational units in India. It evaluates readiness through dynamic scoring and thematic indicators, aiming to foster evidence-based policy making and interstate learning. The framework emphasizes electrification, infrastructure preparedness, innovation while linking mobility outcomes to competitive federalism. तो क्या है आंसर 15th क्वेश्चन का? Which of the following statements correctly describe the features and objectives of index mentioned in the paragraph? It is India's first composite index designed to assess electric mobility readiness at the national level. The scoring methodology is static, ensuring uniformity across years regardless of policy changes. Index uses a set of indicators Grouped under three thematic pillars: electrification, charging readiness, and innovation. One of its objectives is to enable transparent benchmarking and promote cooperative federalism through competitive rankings. Index was launched by Ministry of Heavy Industries as part of its EV manufacturing incentive program. A and B only, ACD, A and D, ACDE या फिर ABCDE. MS, if I tell you where are these questions from, then you won't attend my class and you will go directly to that source, है ना? Right, MS? So I will not tell you. Okay? चलो B D E D D A, the correct answer is B. ठीक है, तो B है correct answer. A C D only, A C D only, B and E आपका गलत है. Scoring is dynamic, it is not static. ठीक है, एंड ई में गलत है. इम्प्लीमेंटिंग एजेंसीज नीति आयोग, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ हेवी इंडस्ट्रीज नहीं है. ठीक है, ठीक है, इट इज नीति आयोग. ठीक है मुकुंद. Fill in the blanks based on the paragraph. The overall leader in the index was dash Delhi, Maharashtra, Chandigarh, followed by dash Maharashtra, Delhi, Chandigarh, and dash Chandigarh, Maharashtra. है ना? In terms of infrastructure readiness, states like dash and dash Haryana, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Himachal Pradesh, Ladakh, Haryana, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Himachal Pradesh, Ladakh emerged as front runners. हाँ, नीति आयोग था. Yes, अतिथि. C. Atithi and Satyarth have given me C as the answer. What about others? Delhi, Chandigarh, Maharashtra, Ladakh, Haryana दिया है answer. The correct answer is A. So only a guy has given me A as the answer, which is absolutely correct. C नहीं है, A है. ठीक है. Delhi, Maharashtra, Chandigarh, Haryana, Karnataka. हाँ, अनुराग is correct. क्या? चलो. Which of the following statements about the methodology and significance of the index are correct? Each state or UT is rated on a scale of 0 to 100 using weighted metrics derived from 16 indicators. Index serves as a transparency lever by enabling public benchmarking of EV progress across states and UTs. It helps recalibrate national schemes like FAME and PLI based on subnational performance data. The innovation pillar exclusively measures EV penetration in public transport segments. A and B only, ABC, AD, BCD, ABCD. हाँ, yes MS, ESI is vast to cover, है ना? I agree with you. 17 B, which is absolutely correct. तो A B C only, B है correct answer. ठीक है, तो A B C correct है, D incorrect है. Innovation pillar measures manufacturing, R&D and startup ecosystem. EV penetration नहीं. ठीक है. Suppose state X currently scores 45 on the index primarily due to strong innovation but weak infrastructure readiness. If state X improves its charging infrastructure significantly, raising its infrastructure pillar score by 20 points, and innovation remains constant, which of the following outcomes is most plausible? State X overall score will remain unchanged because the index does not account for infrastructure improvements. Overall score will increase, reflecting dynamic scoring based on improvements in thematic pillars. State X will automatically surpass Delhi in overall ranking because infrastructure readiness is the most heavily weighted pillar. The improvement will likely enhance State X competitiveness but not guarantee top ranking as electrification also influences the composite score. State X will be excluded from the index since infrastructure changes invalidate previous scores. A and C only, B and D, ABD, BDE, B only. अच्छा ओके अतिथि, कोई ना. जी, what is the correct answer? B, the correct answer is B. ठीक है, तो B correct है आपका, D correct है, A incorrect है because infrastructure improvements are accounted for. ठीक है, Delhi leads overall, infrastructure alone cannot guarantee top rank obviously, and no exclusion for score updates, इसलिए E हो गया incorrect. 19th क्वेश्चन है आपका assertion reason. ठीक है, Assertion क्या है? The index serves as a transformative benchmarking tool that accelerates electric mobility transition by compelling states and UTs to compete on measurable outcomes such as EV penetration, charging infrastructure density, and innovation capacity, thereby fostering a culture of performance-driven governance. ठीक है? Reason: this is because the index employs a dynamic scoring framework based on multiple weighted indicators grouped under thematic pillars, and its public ranking mechanism enhances transparency, encourages peer learning, and influences recalibration of national incentive schemes to align with subnational progress. Both A and R are true. R is the correct explanation of A. A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation. A true, R false, A false, R true. Both A and R are false. Hanji, what is the answer for 19th question? Which is absolutely correct. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. MS, this ranking is your basically these questions are based on your India Electric Mobility Index launched by Niti Aayog. Which index? IEMI India Electric Mobility Index. ठीक है? डायनामिक स्कोरिंग सिस्टम है यहाँ पे 0 to 100 built on 16 indicators. 3 thematic pillars हैं: electrification, charging readiness and innovation. ठीक है? ओके. Question 20 to 23 is based on this. A recent report has provided a comprehensive assessment of women's safety across Indian states using survey based indicators and composite scoring. It categorizes cities into performance bands and highlights patterns in harassment prevalence, institutional responsiveness, and urban infrastructure gaps. The findings reveal stark contrast between top performing and low performing cities, as well as behavioral and systemic challenges in addressing safety concerns. Which of the following statements accurately reflect the findings of the report mentioned above? The national safety score was placed at 65%, and cities were categorized as much above, above, below, and or much below this benchmark. Kohima, Vishakhapatnam, Bhubaneswar, Mumbai were among the safest cities, while Patna, Jaipur, and Faridabad ranked lowest. Weak institutional responsiveness and patriarchal norms are cited as key factors behind poor performance of bottom ranked cities. Over 80% of women surveyed reported feeling unsafe in educational institutions during daylight hours. A and B only, ABC only, A and D only, BCD या फिर ABCD. B, which is absolutely correct. So national safety score 65%. ठीक है? बिल्कुल सही. ठीक है, एंड कैटेगरीज बिल्कुल ठीक है. मच अबव, अबव, बिलो, मच बिलो दिस बेंचमार्क. ठीक है, तो ए करेक्ट हो गया. बी भी करेक्ट है. कोहिमा, विशाखापट्टनम, भुवनेश्वर, मुंबई सेफेस्ट. पटना, जयपुर, फरीदाबाद लोएस्ट. सी करेक्ट है. पुअर परफॉर्मेंस लिंक टू वीक इंस्टीट्यूशनल रिस्पॉन्सिवनेस एंड पेट्रियार्कल नॉर्म्स. डी गलत है. 86% फेल्ट सेफ इन एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूशंस ड्यूरिंग डे लाइट आवर्स, नॉट अनसेफ. ठीक है, 86 होना चाहिए ये. ठीक है, chalo, fill in the blanks. The highest risk group identified in the report was women under dash years of age, 24, 30, 24, 18, with dash percentage reporting harassment, 14, 7, 58. Among harassment types, dash harassment was most common, accounting for 58% of cases. Verbal, physical, sexual, psychological, verbal. हाँ, मुंबई सेफेस्ट में. हाँ, 21A, the correct answer is A. Very good. ठीक है, 24, 14, verbal. ठीक है. The report reveals that despite improvements in urban infrastructure in certain cities, perceptions of safety declined sharply during night time, especially in public transport and recreational spaces. This is because systemic gaps in policing, low institutional responsiveness, inadequate lighting in transit corridors continue to undermine women's confidence even when daytime safety indicators appear strong. Both A and R are true. R is the correct explanation of A. A and R are true. Not R is not the correct explanation. A true, R false. A false, R true. Both A and R are false. 22nd question. DAAA, which is absolutely correct. A correct है, ठीक है? Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Which of the following statements are correct regarding harassment patterns and institutional response highlighted by the report? Neighborhoods and transport were identified as major hotspots for harassment, accounting for 38% and 29% of reported incidents, respectively. Among victims, 28% confronted harassers, while 25% left the scene, 21% sought safety in crowds. Only 1 in 3 victims filed a formal complaint, and just 16% of the reported cases resulted in action being taken. Over half of respondents were unaware whether their workplaces had a prevention of sexual harassment policy in place. A and B only, ABC, ACD, BCD, ABCD. 23rd question. Satyarth has given me E as the correct answer. Anurag E, Atithi E. What were others? Fatima, Mukund, MS, a guy. I see many new students over here. If you guys want, you can connect with me on Telegram also. Mannat Educator is my Telegram handle. Just type Mannat Educator. You will have access to my Telegram account. Okay? हाँ जी ECC, the correct answer is E. ठीक है ABCD all are correct. ठीक है 24 to 26 are based on this paragraph. Urban centers worldwide are increasingly adopting technology driven solutions to address challenges of rapid urbanization. A global benchmarking tool evaluates cities on multiple dimensions, reflecting how effectively they integrate smart infrastructure and citizen centric policies. The latest edition highlights significant shifts in global leadership, regional improvements, and persistent gaps in certain countries. While some regions have surged ahead due to innovation and governance, others continue to struggle with infrastructure and mobility challenges despite digital progress. Okay? 24th question. Which of the following statements about X and its global rankings are incorrect? Incorrect बताना है, ठीक है? X defines a smart city as an urban setting that applies technology to enhance benefits and mitigate drawbacks of urbanization for its citizens. Zurich retained its top position globally, while Geneva slipped out of the top 10 rankings in 2025. Dubai and Abu Dhabi recorded fastest improvements in rankings, moving up 8 and 5 places respectively. Singapore improved its position from ninth to 5th, while Canberra rose from 8th to 3rd in latest rankings. Swiss cities continue to dominate the top tier due to citizen focused infrastructure and innovation. BND, ANC, BDE, ABD, B and E. मैक्सिमम लोग कन्फ्रंट करते हैं हैरसर से इसका डाउट है 24th क्वेश्चन व्हाट इज द आंसर इट्स ओके एमएस यू कैन डाउनलोड दिस पीडीएफ और जो जो इसमें पूछा गया है जो रिपोर्ट्स की बात कर रहे हैं कोई इंडेक्स की बात कर रहे हैं उसको आप कवर कर लेना ठीक है हाँ जी ए एनीबडी एल्स ए द करेक्ट आंसर इज ए वेरी गुड बी एंड डी ओनली ठीक है ए करेक्ट है इसमें इनकरेक्ट पूछा था है ना ए करेक्ट है ऑफिशियल डेफिनेशन ठीक है बिल्कुल प्रोवाइड की है इनकरेक्ट है जिनीवा डिड नॉट स्लिप आउट इट रिमेन्स इन द टॉप 10 टॉप 3 ग्लोबली थर्ड करेक्ट है दुबई मूव्ड अप 8 places अबू धाबी अप 5 places सिंगापुर स्लिप्ड फ्रॉम 5th to 9th कैनबरा ड्रॉप्ड फ्रॉम 3rd to 8th नॉट इम्प्रूव ठीक है एंड लास्ट वाला भी करेक्ट है ठीक है दिस इज बेस्ड ऑन योर आईएमडी स्मार्ट सिटी इंडेक्स 2025 ठीक है तो इसको आप एक बार कवर कर लेना 25th question. Which of the following statements regarding India's performance and global shifts are incorrect? Delhi ranks highest among Indian cities at 104, followed by Mumbai at 106 and Hyderabad at 109. Bengaluru, despite being a tech hub, ranks 110, making it the lowest among Indian cities in the index. Hyderabad received a CC rating indicating moderate performance compared to global peers. New entrants in 2025 rankings include AIUI, Saudi Arabia, Astana, Caracas in Venezuela. Tepe city improved its position from 23rd to 16th, while uh, Ljubljana slipped from 16th to 32nd. C and E only, AD, BE, CD और AE. Incorrect बताना है आपने इसमें से. Incorrect. 25th question. The This is based on your IMD Smart City Index 2025. ठीक है मुकुंद? द करेक्ट आंसर इज ए. ठीक है, तो ए क्या है आपका? सी एंड ई ओनली, सिर्फ ये दोनों इनकरेक्ट है. ए करेक्ट है दिल्ली 104, मुंबई 106, हैदराबाद 109. बी करेक्ट है बेंगलुरु रैंक्स 110 लोएस्ट अमंग इंडियन सिटीज. सी इनकरेक्ट है, हैदराबाद हैज अ ट्रिपल सी रेटिंग नॉट डबल सी रेटिंग. डी भी करेक्ट है. ई इनकरेक्ट है, तेपई स्लिप्ड फ्रॉम 16 टू 23rd. जुबजाना रोज फ्रॉम 32nd टू 16th, वाइस वर्सा लिखा था इसमें. ठीक है, ठीक है. Fill in the blanks based on the paragraph. Among global shifts in rankings, Dash slipped from 16 to 23rd. Taipei City, Ljubljana, Taipei, Geneva. While Dash rose dramatically from 32nd to 16th. Ljubljana, Taipei, Canberra. New entrants in 25 include cities such as Dash and Dash. AIUA, Astana, Caracas, Kuwait, Astana, San Juan. क्वेश्चंस ऐसे ही आते हैं अतिथि, इसीलिए तो ये क्वेश्चंस हम प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं. एग्जाम में भी ऐसे ही क्वेश्चंस आते हैं, इतना ही डीपली पूछ लेते हैं. ठीक है, डेप्थ ही बहुत है इस एग्जाम की. ठीक है, व्हाट इज द आंसर? अतिथि सेइंग बी. हाँ जी फातिमा, इतने डेप्थ से पूछे जाते हैं तभी ये हमने क्वेश्चन बनाए हैं, है ना. यूजुअली आपके फेज 1 में भी इतना ही डीपली पूछते हैं, लेकिन इस बार उन्होंने डेप्थ इतनी नहीं पूछी. जो ब्रेड्थ है, यानी कि चीजों से ज्यादा पूछा गया, वाइड चीजों से ज्यादा पूछा गया. ठीक है, हाँ. ए बी द करेक्ट आंसर इज ए. ठीक है, इसमें ए है करेक्ट आंसर. तेपेई सिटी, जुबजाना, ए आई यू आई आई डोंट नो हाउ टू प्रोनाउंस इट, एंड अस्ताना. ठीक है, चलो. Last questions are based on this paragraph. X is the world's only demand side survey on financial inclusion and leading source of data on how adults access and use financial services. Since its launch in 2011, it has tracked account ownership, digital payments, savings, and borrowing behaviors across 141 economies. The latest edition introduces a digital connectivity tracker to measure mobile technology access and its role in expanding financial inclusion. This combined approach offers a holistic view of how connectivity drives economic resilience. The database highlights trends such as the rise of digital financial services and narrowing gender gaps in account ownership. Supported by partners like Gates Foundation and MasterCard Foundation, X provides critical insights for policymakers and development agencies. It underscores the interplay between mobile infrastructure and financial systems shaping strategies for inclusive growth worldwide. ठीक है, so question 27, which of the following statements about X and its release are incorrect? X is the fifth edition of a global report that tracks financial inclusion, digital connectivity, and account usage trends. Report was released by IMF to assess global banking stability and credit risk. Nearly 80% adults worldwide now have a financial account, up from 50% in 2011, marking a major milestone in financial inclusion. Report includes a digital connectivity tracker for the first time, offering insights into mobile phone ownership and internet use. The expansion of mobile technology and digital financial services is cited as a key driver of increased account ownership globally. B only, A and B only, B and D only, B and E only, or या फिर ABC? 27th. Satyarth is saying A. Anybody else? B only, A, E. The correct answer is A, B only. ठीक है, बिल्कुल ठीक. Incorrect. A ही, सॉरी, बी ही आपका इनकरेक्ट है. रिपोर्ट वाज रिलीज्ड बाय वर्ल्ड बैंक नॉट आईएमएफ. ठीक है, फाइन. ये आपका ग्लोबल फिंडेक्स 2025 व्हिच इज रिलीज्ड बाय वर्ल्ड बैंक, उसके ऊपर है ये. ठीक है, ग्लोबल फिंडेक्स. ठीक है, हाँ, इनकरेक्ट पूछा है बिल्कुल. Which of the following statements regarding India specific highlights and global trends are incorrect? ये भी आपने incorrect बताना है. ठीक है, India's account ownership stands at or near 90%, significantly above the global average. In India, 16% of account owners have inactive accounts compared to 4% in other low and middle income economies. The gender gap in account ownership widened between 2021 and 24 in low and middle income countries. Mobile phone technology contributed to a 10% increase in mobile money account usage for saving in developing economies since 2021. In 24, 40% of adults in developing economies saved in a financial account, a 16 percentage point rise since 21. C only, A and C only, A and D only, B and C only, या फिर ACD. 28th question. Satyarth has given me C as the answer. Anybody else who would like to answer? Mukund, Atithi, MS, C and D कह रहे हैं. C आ गया आंसर है ना. आप कह रहे हैं. Satyarth is saying A. अब गैप शायद नैरो हुआ है. द करेक्ट आंसर इज ए. ठीक है. हाँ, सत्यार्थ ने बाद में सही आंसर दिया सी ओनली. ठीक है, तो सिर्फ सी इनकरेक्ट है. जेंडर गैप नैरो नॉट वाइडन. हाँ, शायद बिल्कुल ठीक कहा मुकुंद आपने. नैरो हुआ है, नॉट वाइडन बिटवीन 21 एंड 24. ठीक है. Which of the following statements about regional highlights and connectivity are correct? East Asia and Pacific leads globally in smartphone ownership and financial account usage among developing economies. Europe and Central Asia has the lowest mobile phone ownership rates among developing regions at 68%. Latin America and the Caribbean reports that over half of adults use their accounts digitally via cards or phones. In South Asia, nearly 80% of adults own an account, driven largely by India's high account ownership rate. Sub-Saharan Africa has the highest mobile money account usage levels globally, reflecting strong adoption of digital finance. ACDE, AB, BCD, ABCDE, ABCE और B and D only. करेक्ट बताना है आपने. 29th क्वेश्चन. मुकुंद ने तो कर दिया स्किप. और कोई बता दो भाई. हाँ जी, 29th क्वेश्चन. क्विकली, दिस इज द सेकंड लास्ट क्वेश्चन. उसके बाद बस एक क्वेश्चन बचा है, देन वी विल एंड द क्लास. 29 C B. द करेक्ट आंसर इज ए. ठीक है, ए करेक्ट है आपका. ए है आपका. ACDE ओनली करेक्ट बताने थे, तो ACDE करेक्ट है. सिर्फ बी गलत है आपका इसमें. ठीक है. तो यूरोप एंड सेंट्रल एशिया हैज हाईएस्ट मोबाइल फोन ओनरशिप 94%, नॉट लोएस्ट. ठीक है, ये भी आपका ग्लोबल फिंडेक्स पे ही बेस्ड है. लास्ट क्वेश्चन फॉर टुडे. Despite high headline account ownership rates reported by X, a meaningful improvement has occurred in usage depth, not merely access, because the share of only inactive accounts among both women and men declined between 21 and 24 in the highlighted large South Asian market, which suggests that policy focus is increasingly translating into active financial behavior rather than dormant account proliferation. What is the reason? This improvement is solely attributable to the rollout of instant payment systems, since handset affordability and network coverage are no longer binding constraints to digital finance adoption. Moreover, other ecosystem enablers such as digital IDs, digitized social protection transfers, modernized payment systems, and regulatory reforms have only a marginal role compared to instant payments alone. Both A and R are true. R is the correct explanation of A. A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. A true, R false. A false, R true. या फिर both A and R are false. 30th question. C. Satyarth has given me C as the answer. Anybody else? MS is saying C. What about others? Mukund, Atithi, Fatima, कहाँ भाग गए सब? जल्दी जल्दी से लास्ट आंसर दे दो एंड देन वी विल एंड. अच्छा, पूरी रिपोर्ट स्किप हुई है, कोई बात नहीं. डाउनलोड द PDF, रिपोर्ट को कवर करो, है ना. क्वेश्चंस दोबारा करो, है ना. सो योर करेक्ट आंसर इज सी. A is true, R is false. ठीक है, फाइन. So that is all from my side, everyone. ठीक है. If you guys want, you can connect with me on Telegram. मन्नत एजुकेटर है मेरा टेलीग्राम हैंडल. ठीक है, यहाँ पे आप मुझसे कनेक्ट कर सकते हो. ठीक है. Also you can download this free preparation kit for RBI grade B, है ना. इसमें आपको complete guide मिलेगी, economic and finance terms, PYQs मिलेंगे, budget and economic survey highlights, notes मिलेंगे आपको, descriptive answers मिलेंगे, है ना. Model descriptive answers, quant and reasoning formula ebook मिलेगी, 20 model essays, top 500 GA MCQs, मैनेजमेंट MCQs, ठीक है। रेमेडी यही है एमएस कि आप रिपोर्ट्स को अच्छे से करें। आप ये सेशंस आई एम गोइंग टू टेक इट ऑन अ वीकली बेसिस, तो हर वीक लेकर आएंगे। आप इसी को डाउनलोड कर लो, डाउनलोड दिस पीडीएफ ओनली, और इसमें जितनी भी हमने रिपोर्ट्स की हैं, जितने भी हमने इंडेक्स किए हैं, इसको अच्छे से डिटेल में कर लो, इसके खुद के नोट्स बनाओ और उसे रिवाइज करो, ठीक है। ये है आपकी रेमेडी और ये है आपका होमवर्क, ठीक है। So thank you so much everyone. I will see you all in my next one. Have a good night. अच्छा, I will see you at 9 p.m. Viewpoint 360 session, जहाँ पे हम डिस्क्रिप्टिव आंसर राइटिंग भी करेंगे, ठीक है। फातिमा, प्रेप किट यू कैन फाइंड इट इन द कमेंट सेक्शन, आपको यहाँ पे लिंक मिल जाएगा, कमेंट सेक्शन में दिखना, ठीक है। यस एमएस, वी हैव अ सेशन एट 9 पीएम, व्यू पॉइंट 360 सेशन है जिसमें हम डिस्क्रिप्टिव आंसर राइटिंग करेंगे, सो यू कैन अटेंड दैट एज वेल, ठीक है। डिस्क्रिप्टिव राइटिंग आपके लिए बहुत जरूरी है, सो यू गाइस शुड डेफिनेटली स्टार्ट अटेंडिंग इट एंड यू नो गिविंग मी द आंसर्स, ठीक है।